Hey y'all, and welcome to the Crazy Sock Lady YouTube channel. My name is Kay, and this is
Austin.
This is my son Austin, and today we're going to answer some questions. So it was probably a couple of years ago. There were videos going around where podcasters were having their spouses on to answer some questions about knitting, and I tried to get Eric to do it. He would not. But this guy here is ready to answer those questions. I went through and picked ones that would apply to you. I took some out that just didn't apply. And I did add at least one that I thought would be fun to ask.
Oh no.
Are you nervous?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I mean, I don't know what to expect.
Do you think you know a lot about knitting? Do you think you pay attention when I talk?
I don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
I mean, I might think of something, but I'll just say whatever I can think of.
Well, it could be entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're gonna jump in. I think I have 30 questions.
I'll probably get like one of them right.
Okay, Austin has not seen any of these questions, so he has no clue what he's gonna be asked. At least I don't think he has. He was out there with the notebook, so he could have peeked, I guess.
I didn't look at them.
All right, so number one, what is your favorite thing I've made for you, knit or crocheted you?
Probably, remember when you made me that one sweater?
The green and brown sweater?
Yeah, I like that one. I had that.
That's not what I expected you to say. All right, I'll have to put a picture in. I thought you would say your warrior's blanket.
Yeah, I don't really think about when I use that though.
Because you use it pretty much every day.
Yeah,
really.
it's just on my bed.
Question number two, what is your favorite thing I've knit in general or crocheted? So not for you, just anything ever that I've made.
Made so many things.
I've pretty much been doing crocheting your whole life, so knitting not, but you need some time with these questions to prepare so you could think.
So just in general, like
anything,
everything you've made?
Anything ever, yeah. Do you want to come back to that one?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll think about it.
Number three, does it annoy you when I knit in public?
No.
No? Number four, do you hate it when I drag you to yarn stores?
Pretty much.
Yeah, be honest. What is the coolest thing you've learned about knitting?
I just think it's cool how you can just make pretty much anything with it. And it's hard, but if you learn it and practice it, it's pretty easy.
Yeah. Have you ever wanted to learn to knit?
Yeah, I did. I don't remember how old I was when
Well, you learned crochet, right? You didn't learn knitting.
Crochet. Because knitting's with 2 needles, right? I don't think I've ever wanted to learn that. It's too hard.
No, it's not. You could do it.
Too much, like, 2 hands. I just don't think I can do that.
What do you think about me podcasting?
I think it's cool that you have a lot of fans and you sign autographs and stuff like that.
Stop.
You're pretty famous.
No. Do you know the different weights of yarn?
I'll just say a random thing. Like, so there's probably a lightweight. Yes, no?
There are lighter weights of yarn,
Well,
yes,
that's not
but
a
they're
specific
no,
name?
yeah, not a specific name.
I don't know, that was my only guess.
That was your only guess.
Yeah.
you have a favorite yarn dyer or a favorite yarn in general? I'm gonna say no to this because I don't think you pay enough attention to know.
No.
How much do you think an average indie dyed skein of yarn cost? So like one skein of yarn. One thing of yarn.
So just like this, like one.
Mm-hmm. He's looking at this here. Barnyard Knits. How much do you think that would cost? That would make a pair, I mean, you could make a lot of stuff with it, but that I use to make a pair of socks usually.
I'm gonna say $5. I don't know.
No.
How much?
I mean, I'd have to go on our website and look, but I would say about 30 at least.
$30?
Yeah, 30, 32, 28-ish. I don't know, I'd have to look on our website to see for sure, but $5. Oh, goodness. Okay, if I asked you to buy me yarn, what kind of yarn, what color of yarn would you buy?
I'll just look on your podcast and see what kind of yarn you use, and then I would get you
what color?
I'll get you some baby blue yarn.
Baby blue yarn? Why did you say baby blue?
Because that's just the first color I saw when I looked back.
Oh. I was gonna say, maybe you thought there wasn't enough baby blue, or?
Yeah, I only see one. So.
How many balls of yarn do you think I could sneak into the house?
Without anybody knowing?
Yeah.
As much as you want.
Because y'all aren't paying attention. What goes through your mind when I take you to a yarn store or I get yarn in the mail or anything like that?
Like what goes through my mind?
What do you think about it? Like,
well, I think it's cool that people send you yarn for your podcast and stuff. And then, but if you like get something, I'm not like overly excited about it.
Is there anything you want me to knit you?
Not currently.
Yeah, he's not gonna say anything on that because he doesn't wear anything that I knit him. The funny thing, the next question I wrote down was, what thing do you wear the most that I've knit you? And I wrote that down because you don't wear anything anymore that I've knit you. Not even socks. Why is that?
I don't know.
Just don't want to? What do you think of my yarn stash?
Like all of your yarn?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's pretty big, but it could probably be bigger, but you've sort of limited yourself.
Because I got cabinets and I can't fit anymore in those cabinets. Yeah. How does knitting help me as a person?
Are you doing water break? Or we keep going?
Do you not want your water break to be on camera?
Oh, I don't. You just got yours too, so I thought you were
water
stopping.
Break. Okay, how does knitting help me as a person?
It gives you something to do. I don't know what you would do with your free time if you didn't knit.
Yeah. How do you explain me being a knitter and what I do to other people?
So a lot of people actually ask me at school because they must see your Instagram from my Instagram and they tell me that you're famous and they're like, she makes stuff? I'm like, yeah, she knits and she sells patterns and makes a lot of money.
No, not that much.
It's a lot of money to me.
Do you know the difference between knitting and crochet?
Crocheting is with one needle, knitting is with two.
Good job. I was gonna say, you kind of said that earlier. What do you, or would you wish my hobby was if my hobby was not knitting?
So what would I want it to be?
If I didn't knit or crochet.
A writer.
Ooh, that's a good one. I used to want to be a writer when I was a kid. Do I embarrass you when I knit in public or family functions or anything like that? No. Basketball games?
No.
No? Not embarrassed? What do your friends or teammates think about all of this? Knitting, podcasting, or do they even? You kind of talked about that a little bit, but.
Yeah. I know my basketball coach, he would like joke around, say you need to knit him socks and stuff like that. I don't know if my teammates have ever said anything about it.
What about your friends that come over to the house, or they ever say anything?
Yeah, usually they're just like, well, she has a lot of followers and subscribers and stuff like that.
What do I enjoy knitting the most?
Socks.
You pay attention. Have you ever watched my podcast? All the way through? Anything from start to finish?
I kind of watched the old one that I was in. I pretty much watched that all the way through. Just to watch.
Yourself?
Just to see it. Because I was pretty interesting back then.
But you've never watched any vlogs or anything start to finish? Or podcast episodes?
Probably not.
I didn't think so. Do you know what these knitting acronyms are? So I'm going to say the acronym and you try to guess what it means.
I might get these.
WHIP.
WHIP.
No. No, guess work in progress.
Okay.
FO or faux.
No.
Finished objects.
What?
KAL. K-A-L. you just got a little loose there. You just want to tighten your stitches up a bit. Just knit some stitches there. It's pretty good.
Kind of.
You ready to finish answering questions, or you want to keep knitting?
I'll finish answering questions.
Are you gonna go back to knitting? Okay. So we were on the knitting acronyms. KAL.
What? The only word I can think of that starts with K is kinetic.
Knit.
Knit?
Knit.
Oh. Knit.
And then the AL.
Can you give me a hint?
Right now I'm having a cow in my Ravelry group for a pair of socks that I designed.
It's like you're selling it?
Mm-mm. We're all knitting it together. So it's a knit along.
Oh, I would never guess that.
UFO, or UFO if you're watching Skinwalker Ranch. I don't know what that guy's name is that calls him that, but it's a UFO.
What's the first word?
Unfinished. No, that's kind of the U and the F. Unfinished. And then
Unfinished object.
Yep, good job. DPNs.
Oh, I've heard you say this before.
I don't have any right here. Oh.
First word, direct.
Nope. Double.
Double. Double pins.
Double pointed.
Needles.
Yep. Do you know what a progress keeper is?
Isn't it the purple thingy?
That's a stitch marker. But there are progress keepers on there.
Those? Oh, that's like how much you gotten done?
Yeah, marks your progress. Yep. He's looking at those.
Oh.
Yep. I count my rows with those, but yeah, marks your progress. What do you think of my knitwear design business?
It's good because you make money and you have fun doing it.
Do you have a favorite pattern that I've designed?
The Austin socks.
That was my very first one. It's free on Ravelry. I'll link it down below for you guys. What do you think when you ask me when I'll be done knitting and I say just one more row?
It's never just one more row.
That's probably true for all knitters. Would you wear socks I knit to a basketball game? They could be your lucky socks.
I don't know. It depends.
On?
I mean, I like thinner socks, and your socks are like the yarns thicker.
Yeah, I mean, it's fingering weight yarn, but they're still thicker than the socks like that you get at the store, yeah. I think that's it. Oh, we have to go back to what is your favorite thing I've knit in general, or crocheted. It could be knit or crocheted.
Probably your your yellow sweater thing. Didn't you make that? Or it was like or did someone else make that for you? It was like
something that I wear?
Yeah, I remember it was like, wasn't it yellow? And then you asked me like if it looked good with your outfit when you were going somewhere. And then right there.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
That's your favorite thing? This one?
Yeah. I like that one.
My Old Romance is the name of the pattern. Cardigan. Good choice. I like that one too. That's all of the questions. Did you have fun? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to add or say or?
Not really. Well, you need to subscribe. That's the one thing.
Subscribe and give a thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that what I'm supposed to say?
Yeah.
Are you gonna, you know, continue knitting? Because you were doing pretty well there.
Yeah, we'll see.
That was actually really good. You just gotta work on your tension, but your tension was great on your first couple of stitches. You just got a little loose on the last two.
I just went too super fast and thought I was super good.
You were actually doing really well. I'm surprised. Yeah, that was good. Did you enjoy those couple of stitches there?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, I think that's all we have. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video with Austin. I think that was fun. It was interesting, entertaining. All of the above. Okay, all right. Thank you guys for joining us, and I'll see you again soon. Happy knitting. Bye.
Oh, you have to do this when you're closing out a video. You have to put your hand on the camera. Okay?
All right, well then I will turn this over to Austin. He's gonna take us out here and finish off the video.
I'll do the outro.
Okay.
So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe and leave a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys next time. And then the video ends right there.
That's the end. Goodbye. Pretty good, thanks.
You're welcome. It was fun.